The university campus was shrouded in darkness, the only illumination coming from the scattered lampposts that cast eerie shadows. As a graduate student, I often found solace in the library during late-night study sessions. But that night, the library held something far more sinister. The hushed whispers among students hinted at a gruesome discovery. A murder had occurred on campus, sending a shiver through the entire university community. I was determined to learn more, to understand what had transpired. As I roamed the empty library, my eyes were drawn to an unassuming corner, where a dark book rested on a pedestal. Its pages were filled with ancient symbols, and the title, "The Unseen Contract," was etched in antique calligraphy. The book seemed out of place in the university's collection. My curiosity got the better of me, and I began to translate the cryptic symbols. The text spoke of a pact, an agreement between a desperate soul and a malevolent entity that granted power but exacted a terrible price. It sent a chill down my spine, but I couldn't tear my eyes away. As I pored over the pages, I felt a presence in the room, an otherworldly force that seemed to draw me in. I was compelled to make an offering, to strike a deal with the entity. The words tumbled from my lips as I recited the incantation, and the room seemed to darken. A shape materialized, a figure shrouded in darkness. It whispered promises of power beyond imagination, but the price was clear: a life for a life. The malevolent entity demanded a sacrifice. My mind reeled, and I hesitated, the weight of my decision bearing down on me. The figure grew impatient, and in a sudden, desperate act, I offered up my own life in exchange for the power it promised. As the words left my lips, the entity let out a haunting, victorious wail, and I felt my very essence being torn away. But just as the darkness closed in, a blinding light engulfed me, and I was back in the library. The book had vanished, the malevolent entity seemingly banished, and I was left shaken, but alive. It was then that the truth hit me. An elaborate illusion had played out, a test of my resolve, and my decision to offer my life had been a ruse. The library was empty, and the secrets of the mysterious book remained concealed. I was left to ponder the chilling encounter, a stark reminder of the dangers of dabbling in the unknown. I left the library, the memory of that night forever etched in my mind. It was a terrifying experience that would haunt me, a twisted test of my willingness to make the ultimate sacrifice, and a lesson that the most profound mysteries often hid in plain sight, waiting to be unraveled by those who dared to delve deeper.